proper thing.
After you cross the line, you've got to throw a 360.
You done the 360 in the first place.
Oh, what is going on? Okay. And they're going to swap cars, ladies and gentlemen. They are swapping cars.
What's happening, everybody? So we have made it to Mondello Park for the LZ World Tour. We just came straight from Scotland. We were at Driftland on Wednesday doing a passenger ride day with one of our partners, Stouff. Awesome day, 20 customers, 10 members of their staff. I had the GTR and the PS there. Kevin Quinn came over, drove the PS. I was in GTR. Gave everybody a couple of goes in each car. It was an awesome day. Sun was shining. Yeah, just a beautiful day in Scotland. We're here now, Mondello Park for the LZ World Tour. We had some practice laps yesterday. Didn't go so well though. Broke the prop shaft.
Broke the prop thing.
Yeah, prop. Front of it just shattered the entire UJ.
Kevin! Kevin! Oh dear. Well, to be honest with you, if it was probably my fault really. I was following in Dave Bastin and we went one wheel off track round Mobile 1. So I had to go down to second. As I pulled third, it itself.
Big will burn, make bang bang.
We probably won't be able to get that fixed, will we?
Yeah, won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just cut the, you'll be able to cut the end off the machine anyway.
No big deal though, we've got a spare. Boys rattled a new one on there yesterday. Got out for a couple of laps after that got fixed. The car was good. So gonna head back out now for a few more practice runs this morning before we go straight into the old school qualifying style of, I think, like Pro Drift back in the day here in Ireland, called Super Lap. So it's basically 24 drivers, everyone's qualified, one lap to get our qualifying order. And then we go into the top 24 tomorrow. So today is just going to be a fun, chilled day, practice and super lap. And then tomorrow we've got the top 24 parade and then the top 24 competition. We've also got the Nissan GTR here, which is over on our merch stand, the sb13.shop. I'm going to drag that out tomorrow on track as well and do a couple of laps as just like a bit of a show for everybody with the GTR. So it's going to be a fun weekend. Looking forward to getting into it. And yeah, going to get out in the car in a minute and go do some runs. Alright, so practice is done. It went okay, had a little moment on the grass, came in way too fast, just washed off track. Completely my fault, I was going too fast with Connor behind me, but it was a bit of fun cutting the grass. We're going into Super Lap now, one lap, just to determine the order of qualifying. It's going to be fun. Yeah, just going to head out in the car now, everyone's going out.
Kevin said to me that he's not lifting off the throttle from the start line to the finish line, apparently. I bet tenner he does. I don't reckon he's got it in him. Well, you're about to find out.
Kevin Quinn comes off the line in this incredible S15 and he's going to go for it. Look at that, smoking tyres already from the chicane. Massive flick from Kevin Quinn as he comes over the hill. Keeps the hold of it. Absolutely locked on the foot brake. Full throttle, full rev limiter as he now clips it into outside zone 4. Lovely line from Kevin Quinn. Little dab at the foot brake once again. Starts to smoke out Mondello Park. Goes for the wall. Oh, this stays a little shy. But he's giving you all the rev limiter as Kevin Quinn dials on the angle, across the line, arm out the window, and can he do it? Yeah! Give him a round of applause, Mondello Park!
I owe you a tenner. Also, after you cross the line, you've got to throw a 360. You remember like how I thought you had to do it? You need to do that. Alright, copy that. On the start line now.
We're going to go back on the line to a man I know very, very well. Really? An Essex homeboy, a guy that I grew up with, a guy that we started drifting together many moons ago. It is the one and only Steve Baggsy, ladies and gentlemen, in the incredible Monster Energy PS13 LSX underneath the bonnet with a Whipple supercharger bolted on top.
Of course.
880 horsepower to the rear wheels, and Baggsy said, look, I'm bringing this car this weekend, not the GT86, because I'm ready to get the doors blown off, I'm ready to take some damage, I'm ready to put on a show. And here comes Baggsy, ladies and gentlemen, as he flicks that car in, full throttle, a little wash. Keeps a hold of it on the foot brake though, as Baggsy now looks for outside zone 4. Good transition, scrubs a little bit too much speed, has to wait and let the car adjust. As he gets back into it, Baggsy now flicks the car across the circuit, looks for the wall, big rev limiter clip as he hits the outside zone, fulfills all of that zone as Baggsy takes it across the line. Unbelievable. Oh, and a fast 180.
Just 180.
Just a fast 180. He was going way too fast there for that.
You see, this is the thing. You can be one of the best drivers in the world. Doesn't mean you can land a 360.
Nice run there, mate. I'm not sure if it's enough to top corners, though.
We wait for the scores to drop in. Is it close? It is going to be close to first place, but it's going to be second place for Baggsy, and 86.3 for Baggsy. And Connor Falvey looks across and says, oh, still no one out there yet.
Not today,
These
old
big
man.
Guns,
Not today, old man.
These big guns.
No 360, that's why. If you'd done the 360, it would have been first place.
You have to spend a bit more time teaching him and that.
Go back to the Sheffield Drift School.
Here we go. Baggsy now is going to make his entrance out on the circuit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an incredible build. This is a Nissan Skyline, Nissan GTR, sorry, R35. LSX turbo underneath the bonnet, 1200 horsepower, 20-inch custom-made Strom alloy wheels, and Baggsy is going to fire this car around. He says he loves driving this car, absolute beast. And you're going to see some big flames pop from the front bumper. Jacob, have you had a chance to look around this car?
I looked at it a little bit in the pits, but this is the first time I've gotten to see it driving live in person, and it is just incredible. It is, I've watched so many videos of this car. So many videos, but to get to see it now in person, it's a bit of a dream come true.
It's a very iconic car, of course, used in the filming for Monster Energy's Battle Drift against Daigo Saito in that Lamborghini many years ago in 2016 when this car was originally built at SB Motorsport in Essex in the UK, right from where I'm from. And Baggsy, well, this car absolutely destroys tyres, as you can see. So Mondello Park, as he comes past, makes some noise for the one and only Steve Baggsy Biagioni in the Monster Energy Nissan GTR.
How is he keeping any tire left on that thing? That is...
I'm going to tell you that's out of tyres.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that
was
thing
it.
is going to be done any second now. So he's going to smoke out the grandstand for one last time today, and then we're going to send the last car of our demo runs out onto the circuit, who will be Darren McNamara in that incredible Audi S1. And Baggsy's going for it. Look at this. Unbelievable. Give him a round of applause, Mondello Park. You guys in the grandstand. You've got a little quiet on me now.
Baggsy from Arena Essex, competing all over the world and now demoing in this absolutely insane GTR. How's it feeling to be out here today?
Yeah, it's awesome to bring this car over. This is actually the second time we've ever had the GTR here at Mondello Park, but the first time was behind closed doors for a private event with Monster Energy. So I'm so glad we could bring it back to Ireland and show everybody this awesome machine that we built, and I hope you guys like the show.
So we thought that our day was over. We thought we was going to say goodbye to everyone, but then they said to us, you're not going anywhere just yet, because there's a few drivers down the paddock that said we're having so much fun this weekend out on circuit because you guys are cheering so loud in the grandstands that they want to keep going. So they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to match up, we're going to have some fantasy battles right now on circuit. So if you're still in attendance, if you haven't gone home, if you're still tuned in online watching us here at the LZ World Tour, Stop 3 in Mondello Park in Ireland, well, you're going to be excited to see some fantasy battles, and the first one that's going to pull to the line will be two good friends. It's going to be Baggsy back in that PS13 after driving that GTR, and he's going to be lined up against a man who we know loves the rev limiter. It's going to be Kevin Quinn from the north of Ireland. So Baggsy versus Kevin Quinn, this can only end one way, and that is in tears.
Yeah. And broken eardrums.
There's going to be broken eardrums, there's going to be some broken cars, there's going to be some body panels on track. These guys are not going to hold back, and this is going to be a bit of a teaser of what we're going to see tomorrow in our battles throughout tomorrow's 24 head-to-head battles. Somebody will end up on the top step of that podium. Who will it be?
Oh.
What is going on?
Okay.
And they're going to swap cars, ladies and gentlemen. They are swapping cars. So Kevin Quinn has now got into Baggsy's PS13. And Baggsy has got in Kevin Quinn's S15. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Well, they're giving the thumbs up, so that means only one thing. That means our start line marshal is going to send them off the line. They are going to go for a full competitive run of the circuit in each other's cars. The door slams shut, both cars slot into gear. I am now terrified more than what I was terrified before.
Yeah, throw the cones out of the way. We don't need to start chicane.
We don't need the chicane. We're just going to let them run full throttle. Here we go, off the line, thumbs up, ready to go. It's going to be Baggsy in Kevin Quinn's car, Kevin Quinn in Baggsy's car, and Kevin Quinn leads him out through the gears they come. No messing around. A big flick across the circuit for Kevin Quinn as he flicks it in. Baggsy holds back a little bit. Kevin Quinn is not holding back in that Monster Energy PS13, and now they get into formation. Oh, a little lock up there. Both guys not used to driving these cars. Kevin Quinn throws an arm out the window. He says, I'm having fun. They fire down towards the wall. Both guys keep it clean. Baggsy tries to stick it to the door of his own car as they come around that final outside zone across the line. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Baggsy and Kevin Quinn. Here we go, we've swapped them around. It now will be Baggsy to lead out Kevin. And Kevin's Baggsy, gonna get confusing. We're just gonna leave it. It's gonna be Baggsy to lead out Kevin Quinn. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We're just having fun here at the LZ World Tour. They're off the line, ready to rock and roll. Jacob, what is gonna happen?
Let's see as they swap things around. Now it is Baggsy up front in Kevin Quinn's car. He's get that feint initiation. Ooh, nice snap there from Baggsy. As Kevin Quinn keeping things nice and tidy behind, going a little bit off-road. Baggsy now transitioning out as they go into outside zone 4. Kevin Quinn starting to dial it in. Will he punch the side of his car with someone else's car? Transitioning back out. Kevin Quinn getting a little bit shallow, but Baggsy pushing all the way around. We sacrifice that back bumper. They keep things tidy as we come across the final zone. Not too bad from these two drivers. I mean,
this is a crowd vote. So you guys are going to decide who wins the battle here as they both get out of the car, and Kevin says, that was fun. I'm going to keep revving your car. You rev mine, I'll rev yours. Adam's down there. Adam, what is going on with these two?
Well, I think that the most relieved thing in this whole thing is the limiter in this car when he saw Baggsy get in. Boys, I know you two have known each other a long time. Whose idea was it to swap cars up there?
We just made our minds up at the start line.
But it certainly looked a lot of fun. Baggsy, how was it to swap out of the V8 into the 2JZ?
It's a very similar car to the GD86. Kev put a lot of work into, Kev and Joe put a lot of work into our GD86, so it drives similarly. The engine setup and stuff's very similar, so it's a lot of fun to drive for sure. I was just very nervous coming into those walls leading. I was like, oh Jesus, don't scratch his car.
Well boys, it was a lot of fun to watch and we'll enjoy watching you do some spins on the way out.
Like,
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
He a little bit hesitant on like entry, but as soon as you knew he was with it, that was it. He caught up on you and.
Oh, I blew that thing up the gears up the straight. Oh, you want to hear the bangs out of it?
Found the limiter.
I've never done a chase like it as well.
V8 baby.
I was still a bit hesitant, like I said, I don't want to hit him. He doesn't want to hit me, so. Oh, that was some laugh.
I knew if we got through the first corner, we'd be all right, you know?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Did it look all right? It's quite fun.
Did you play it back? No. He didn't interview me again. I was going to say, I don't know why Baggsy's so shit, because that thing's so easy to drive. I was going to pull the mic off.
It's quite a good lap, wasn't it? But never like having a practice or anything like. You can't complain.
What was the reaction like up there?
Just laughed.
She's some guy.
A little bit, but the only thing I did find, like I came in round Mobile, and it felt like it was like whoa.
Oh, no, that's what it does.
That's what everything.
That's when you give her the 3 clutch kicks.
I gave her one and it was fine, but it felt like, you know, like when something's like, oh, like the heat intake temps, like, and it was like.
Oh, they probably were.
Yeah, it was like.
But you just keep kicking. It comes up.
It just felt like it was dying on like.
Now you wonder why I have to drive in the limiter.
Yeah. You'd love a bit of mid-range.
No, it's there.
That's the mid-range there.
No, it's good. I was just glad to make a lap.
So was I. My ass was in my throat.
What gear did you use? Fourth? All the way?
In the third.
At Mobile?
Just before Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
Both times. Chasing Andy.
Perfect, yeah. Good morning, everyone. So it's Sunday morning, game day, practice. Starts at 10:30 till 12. We did super lap yesterday, one qualifying run. We ended up in 6th place. So the top 8 guys go into the top 16 automatically. and then the 9th place to 24, they have some battles to work out the last 8 to make the top 16. So we're waiting to find out who we've got. We've either got Colette or Alan Hines, so just wait and see who wins that, and then we'll know who we're battling in the top 16. But before that, it's going to be hopefully a nice day. The weather looks like it could change. The sun's trying to come out, but at the moment it's looking like it's going to rain pretty bad. But you know, Mondello's been weird, like with rain before and weather. So like the weather forecast says one thing and it does something completely different. So we'll see what happens. We'll wait and see how it goes. And yeah, looking forward to getting out there for some practice. All right, so top 24 is about to go down. We're just heading out for the parade. The weather has rained a little bit, so it's like really patchy at the moment. I don't know if it's going to rain again. It's quite windy, so hopefully like the track will dry up a little bit and we'll get a good event in. But yeah, going to go out for the top 24 parade, wait and see who wins out of Alan and Colette, and then we go into the top 16 in a little bit.
On the start line now, mate. Okay, ready and waiting. It feels, it doesn't feel too bad down in the burnout box. Grip level felt okay. I don't know what it's going to feel like actually on the track though, so I guess we'll just have to go for a sort of tentative entry to see how it feels. Yeah, exactly that, mate. There's no wet patches or anything like that. It's definitely damp, so just feel it out, I guess.
Come on. Come on, Stephen.
Right, here we go. I think this is the final battle of our top 16. It will be Baggsy to take on Alan Hines. Alan Hines will push 250%.
Oh, yeah, and then Baggsy will just do what Baggsy does, which is just chaos.
Yeah, pure chaos. Yeah, no messing around. Well, Baggsy to lead out Alan Hines, the current and new IDC champion, will chase down Baggsy from the UK, through the gears, down over the come, over the crest of the hill. Baggsy flicks that PS13 to angle, now starts onto a leash, 800 V8 horsepower as he gets to outside zone 3. Baggsy alone can drive the track as he works his way into outside zone 4. Hines waits for the opportunity to dive up to the door. Now gets that front bumper into the groove, into the grease as they fire towards the wall. Baggsy runs a spoiler over the wall. Both go wide. Baggsy holds onto it. Back bumper and spoiler to the wall across the line with Hines on the door.
That's a really nice lead run there, mate. He was fairly close to us. You're going to have to give it like a good 9 out of 10 on the J's and just see what happens. Okay, mate, yeah. I've got a feel for the grip now. His change was good, though, yeah? Yeah, he wasn't on you from the initiation, but as soon as you passed clip 2, that was it, was on you. So just be on him from initiation and, keep a good proximity the whole way around. But your line was absolutely bang on, so, he's still got to put in a good line still.
So, yeah, we're going to swap him around. Now, Mr. Hines got, he's got his work cut out for him because great run there from Baggsy out front.
Oh, it certainly was a great run from Baggsy out front. Now, can Alan Hines lay down that close to a 100-point qualifying run as he can? We know Baggsy likes to get up under the door. Will he go a little bit too hard or will he keep it safe? We're going to find out right now. Start line marshal gets it all clear. They get the thumbs up. Baggsy starts to creep off the line as Alan Hines now puts that car into gear through the chicane. Down they come now as Hines stops that car into gear. They come firing through. Baggsy goes for the back bumper. He's very close this time. No messing around. Alan Hines with a wild initiation though. Brings them close very deep on inside zone 1. Baggsy shortcuts. Good transition from Baggsy, but he's going to find himself on the inside. Onto the throttle goes Baggsy as he looks for the front wheel of that S14.3. They fire through. They look for the door now. Baggsy needs to make a move right now. Along the wall goes Alan Hines. Baggsy goes for it. Drops a wheel over. Both guys into the wall and across the line. Whew. That was close.
That was very close.
Nice one there, mate. Well done. Obviously, Alan hit the walls. I'm not sure how they're going to fare that one. I think it'll be a one more time, most likely your way. He hit the wall pretty hard first, so we'll wait and see what they say. Going off radio.
Right, so decision drops in, and the winner going through to the next step of competition will be Alan Hines. Alan Hines gets the win and advances through in competition. And Alan Hines says, "Me? I did that." Baggsy's like, "Oh, okay,
yeah, happens.
yeah."
All right, so that's it. We're done. Top 16. We bowed out to Alan Hines. He put in a great run, great chase. I felt like it might have gone one more time, but yeah, we are watching it back. I dropped a couple of wheels on the lead, and he dropped a couple of wheels on the chase, but I went deeper because I was just following him in. Yeah, judges gave it to Alan, so it is what it is. Been a great weekend. Cars kind of all in one piece. Just need a few little body panel repairs on the back. Little scrape here on the front. But other than that, she's all good. So yeah, looking forward to getting everything loaded up and then, yeah, head back home tomorrow. So got a busy week next week. But for now, thank you for watching. It's been a great event. Appreciate the Drift Games guys and Adam and all of his team inviting us back for the LZ World Tour here in Ireland at Mondello Park. Thanks to all the fans for coming out and braving the weather. It's not been great. It's been very cold, very windy and a bit rainy, but thank you everyone for coming out and watching the event live. And if you've been watching live on the live stream, appreciate all your support. So until next time, we'll see you in the next video.
Oh, great. You were filming it. Fantastic. One time he's actually got the camera switched on. Missed all
Big media guy, but look at that.
How's your first day on the job going?
Well, listen, this is a piece of bro. Catch me getting every angle. Look at that. Ooh,
Hold on, you need to get that
couple
the
of
bottle
products,
and then.
look at that. Oh yeah, we're there. In there. Listen, you've done for. Me and Sam have got this, ain't it, bro?
That's it.
We've got this.
Don't need you anymore. Just
We've
go
got this. Big media guy. Here goes the man.